And we are about helping you heal it from a spiritual perspective, but also healing our brains from a physiological perspective as well. Because we feel loved and lovable, we can allow God's love and grace to spill out onto others in our lives. We can see ourselves through God's eyes, as well as seeing others as He does. Love replaces judgment as we give ourselves to others. As God loves us, we can love others. And that's the basis of healing your soul.
So the dilemma is to begin to understand what a basic soul wound is. A soul wound is usually a painful, traumatic event or an environment from your past, especially in childhood, that creates unmet needs and unhealthy adaptations and negative internal messages that we tend to believe about ourselves. And when these basic needs are not met, they impact our self-esteem, our sense of security in relationships, and how we communicate with others. And the needs themselves are very, very basic and almost too simple to explain, except if those needs are not met, they're going to create soul wounds. Needs like love, to be unconditionally accepted for who you are. Security, to know that you will not be harmed or abandoned. Safety, there will be no tissue damage, property damage, or soul damage. Nurturance, that you'll have food, shelter, clothing, be hugged and touched appropriately and often. Understanding, you can be who you are, understood for who you are, and loved for who you are. Affirmation, to have your gifts and abilities recognized. I think affirmation is a huge need for most men, because most of us as young men did not get affirmation. We might have gotten encouragement or support based on what we do, but that's not what affirmation is. Affirmation is a statement of your character, your gifts, your talents, your God-given abilities. And most of us as young men did not have that kind of affirmation. And it teaches us then to feel that we're inadequate, that in some way we don't measure up or something's wrong with us. And it affects how we do relationships. Connection, to belong or be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. Support, to have someone help and sustain you and hold you up, to have guidance and advice in life. Significance, to feel special and important to someone and know that your gifts and desires matter. And then validation, to feel approved of, confirmed, and listened to. If these needs were not met, you'll likely have a soul wound that can haunt you for the rest of your life. And what we want to do is help you understand those needs and allow the soul healing love of God to meet those needs rather than carrying them around in relationships.